Okay, so when you've played a match, so a teams match, you can look at your tournament results and you can look at what we did on our table. So I've already done a recording, live recording of how it went with me and Chris. And then you've got to kind of work out what we did right, what we did wrong, have a look at each board. So I would always analyze each board with my partner and even with our pair on the other table as well, and look at what mistakes can be made, what mistakes were made, what lessons can be learned, or anything like that, or who to point the finger at. So the first thing I do is open the table up, okay, and then you can have a look at the bidding, how it went. So if you go have a look at each board, we'll go through each board and see how we gained or didn't gain or whatever on each board, what lessons can be learned. So table, our table, I opened a club, pass, partner bid a heart, and then the dock here bid 2 diamonds, which seems pretty reasonable. He got a nice hand and he just overcalls 2 diamonds. Now with my minimum, I just pass it out. Their partner's only got a 6 count and just passes it out. And my partner's got like a 7 count and doesn't have clubs with me. So again, just pass it out. So 2 diamonds got passed out. And then we defended it how we defended it. I think Chris made a mistake here on the defense. So if we have a look, I obviously led off the ace of hearts with the idea that it was my partner's suit. But by leading off the ace of hearts, I get a look at dummy and see what I can lead next. And I see dummy's got 5 clubs and I've got 6. So I really don't know what to do here. What I'm thinking here is, in the video, is that I didn't want to play a spade because I'm worried that partner's got the queen. Okay, and that's what they did have. Okay, so that's what I was saying. So you can have a look back on the video to say I was kind of worried about playing a spade. So many people here would have played a spade. I'm not saying that's the wrong thing to do or the right thing. If you have a look at Gib, I don't think it matters what we do here as long as I play a spade or the ace of clubs. Okay, so that's the right thing to do. There's no way I can play a low club and let this hand win with the king, because either Doc's got the king or my partner's got the king. It's like 50-50. And it's more likely that Doc's got the king because he's probably got more points than my partner. That's my theory on that one. So I think I played the ace next. Well, I don't think, I know. So I played the ace next. And then it was a case of, what do I do next? Again, I don't really want to play a spade. So I decided, I think, to play a club. I didn't think that was going to give much away in terms of this. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Just go back a minute. Let's have a look. Do I give anything away by playing another club here? Yeah, I do. So in fact, by playing a club is not the right defense. I got to switch to a spade. Okay, so I've gone wrong here. So I should have continued with a spade rather than a club. The trouble about playing a club is that it messes up the diamond suit potentially. What did they do next? They played the ace of diamonds. And they tried to fake me to, they put the jack of spades in trying to make me play the queen, but I'm not going to have that, and I didn't have it anyway. So even if I have the queen, I'm not going to put it in. And then the partner gets a rough in spades. Okay, and then what did they do? Played another club. So at that point, when they play that winning club, my partner should have actually roughed, okay, to stop them getting rid of the heart. So that wasn't the best play in the world. Okay. And Chris did apologize for that crazy play later on. So they got rid of a loser when really they should be roughing that. So we gave them 2 extra tricks. They should only sort of make 9 tricks, I think, or something. So we've not done too well there, but it's only over tricks. It's only 20 points. It's not a massive deal, okay, but you know, it's still, if they were in the same contract in the other room, and we've given them extra tricks, you know, it's going to be an imp or so out. So let's have a look at the other room then. So it's gone a club. Oh, sorry, forget that. Let's have a look at the bidding. So North has opened a club. Okay, so in their system, that could just show a one card, one club in it. Okay, East has passed, and then South has bid a diamond. So what they're playing here is a club relay system. So the diamond here actually indicates they've got hearts. Okay, so don't worry if you think that's crazy. Okay, it's a pretty good system. Unfortunately for them, it doesn't work on this particular hand. So they bid a diamond to show that they've got hearts, and then that enables Steve now to double the diamond. It should actually be alerted this, I think. Although it could just be a general takeout as well. But one diamond double here should really sort of show that they've got diamonds. North now bids 2 clubs. Now, from what I can gather in the from what Steve was telling me, Norman Selway was telling him, I think, that he couldn't bid 1 spade because it showed a stronger hand in their system, I think. So if you're listening, Norman, let me know in the comments if that's true or not. Because personally, I think I would have just bid a spade there to show clubs and spades naturally. Not sure. Okay, so they decide to bid 2 clubs. East now passes, and Steve then comes in for reopening double. The hands have all gone. Okay, let's how do I get rid of this? You know what, I'm going to close that down because I don't know what's going on with it and reopen it. Not sure why the hands disappear. So what happens here is that Steve reopened with a double. He's got a 16 count, a nice hand, so he made a reopening double. Okay, and then partner with their nice clubs just decided, I'm just going to leave them in two clubs double. You know, there's a good chance you've got 3 tricks here in clubs, and the ace of spades, that's 4 tricks, and my partner's probably got a few tricks as well. So on the play, they told us later that they think they could have got it 3 off. They could have got it for 500, but they got it for 300. So they took it 2 off, non-vulnerable for 300. So board 1, basically the difference is due to convention. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at board 2. What went on there? We gained another 4 imps, so let's open them up. Okay, our table, it's gone. East has opened a heart, pass from partner. Is there a case for bidding a spade here? Some people might well bid a spade here. It'd be pretty thin. You're vulnerable. So it's pretty thin. I know some people would bid a spade with this, but I don't blame you for not bidding a spade for certain. Okay, so normally an overcall here would show an 8+ points and a 5 card suit. Okay, so 1 heart pass is fine. This hand now bids 2 hearts. I've got like a 9 count. It's constructed bid, sort of 7 to 9 points, I guess, with 3 card heart support. And now I've got an interesting bid. I've got a 12 count. So this East hand is kind of unlimited. You could have a 20 count here for the 1 heart bid, I think. So I'm a bit worried about that being vulnerable, and I've only got like a 12 count, and partner hasn't been able to do anything over 1 heart. So 1 heart past 2 hearts, I could potentially double here. And what I don't like about it is I don't have a 4 card spade suit for 1. I also only have 12 points. We are vulnerable. So doubling here, I would expect to have more points, sort of 14 points, 15 points, that kind of hand, or even better shape. So could have had another spade, maybe, that kind of thing. Or even a 5-4-4, 0 hearts. Then I possibly double. Okay, but with a 12 count, I think it's kind of a little bit thin. Some people will disagree with me. Let me know in the comments if you would have doubled with this hand. It's be interesting to find out. So obviously East with a minimum just decides to pass. And then Chris has now got an interesting problem. She's got hearts. Okay, so she's got hearts with them. So she knows I'm going to be short. I've got a maximum of 1, because if they're playing 5 card majors, it's 5, 3, 4. I've got a maximum of 1. So she knows that I can't have a mega hand here because I haven't doubled. So there's that. So I can understand the passing because I could maybe have an 11 count or something like that, I guess. And is the game on? It's going to be quite thin when you've only got a 7 count. So I think she decides to pass because she's got 4 hearts in her hand. I think it's a bit risky to bid anything. So I can kind of understand that. So it's a case of we've both kind of got maximums in a way for our passes. And there is a case I think that 4 spades might make, but we'll have a look at that in a bit. So we both decide to pass and we take it 1 off. In the other room, it's gonna heart, pass, and no trump. Now Womble, I know Steve and Francis play 4-card heart suit. So here, when Steve bids a no trump, it's just natural, 6 to 9 points. And that's it really, 6 to 9 points, and doesn't have a 4-card heart suit and doesn't have a 4-card spade suit. And then North now doubles for takeout of hearts. Okay, so that's routine. This is a much easier double, I think, than mine, in my opinion. Okay, in my opinion, I think if the bidding went 1 heart, 1 no trump, then I think I would double with this hand, because the double here you can play in 2 clubs or 2 diamonds. If I double, you have to play in 3 clubs or 3 diamonds if you're going to play in a minor. So I don't really want to do that as such, being vulnerable and only have a 12 count. So that's why I think it's slightly different, the double here. And then South just thinks, well, 4 spades could well make here. Partner's probably got a 4-card spade suit, shortage in hearts, and they've got short. So K Preddy here has got shortage in diamonds. They know partner's got shortage in hearts, most likely, although it's not necessarily guaranteed as much, because although the double does say take out of hearts, okay, and they might also be thinking they've got a little bit more for the double. Let's say take out. It just says take out. Okay, so they bid 4 spades. If we have a look at Gibb, what was the lead? I think the lead was a small heart. 8 of hearts. So on that lead, Kay can actually make 4 hearts on this. I think what you can do is basically take 3 club tricks and rough your hearts, because you've got heart losers here. So I think you should just rough hearts. For some reason, she's decided to take a spade finesse and then try to pick up 4 club tricks and throw a heart away, I think. But the thing is, you've got heart losers, so we never really understood why she played it out like this, if we're honest. We can just play hearts. And the other thing is, this is the short hand here in hearts. You're going to be roughing here, so you're going to be over roughing. If this is out of hearts, you're going to be over roughing. Okay, so you can rough this 3 with the 4, and then play the 7 of hearts and over rough whatever with the jack. Okay, so if they do have the queen of spades, so you kind of got to do something with the losers. So I think what the right play probably would be to play out the clubs and then just cross rough the red suits. Okay, and then that should get you to 10 tricks. So we kind of got away with that one there. Okay, this next hand then, board 3. So Chris has opened a heart, 2 clubs, which is game forcing because we're playing 2 over 1. Chris then just bids 3 clubs. Nothing really to say with her hand. Although 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, yeah, I think you could bid 2 no trumps with this hand, to be honest with you. 2 no trumps is a possibility rather than 3 clubs, I think. But whatever. I'm going to bid 3 hearts next. Now, because we're playing 2 over 1, the 3 heart bid is actually stronger than the 4 hearts. Okay, so I think I wrote that there, stronger than 4 hearts. So I'm agreeing hearts. Okay, but I've only got a 3-card heart suit. And now I'm asking partner, basically, partner, can you Q bid something if you're interested in slam? So if you've got a good hand, like if you've got like a good you've got a good 14 count, let's say, with good key cards, then Q-bid something, because we might be able to make it. You know, if partner's got 5 hearts and 4 clubs, because when they bid 3 clubs, they've probably got 4 clubs with me. So I'm thinking we've got 5 heart tricks, maybe 4 clubs, 2 aces, and maybe another king, and we've got a loser somewhere. So I need partner to hold something like ace, king, queen to 5 hearts, queen of clubs, and a king. Okay, so if partner's got ace, king, queen of hearts, that's a 9 count. The queen of clubs is 11, and a king is a 14 count. So a 14 count like that, and we've got, 4 hearts is a very good, 6 hearts is a good slam. Okay, I think even 7 hearts have got some kind of a chance, even if it's, say, the king of diamonds that partner's got. But partner bids 4 hearts, which is, I've got nothing to Q-bid. I don't want to Q-bid anything. I don't want to, I'm not interested in slam in any way, shape or form. And then I just think, I did think for a while about bidding 4 no trump still, but then I just thought, right, I've got to trust my partner. I'll trust my partner that the 4 hearts is not very good hand. And indeed, we've got 3 losers in hearts. So really the 4 heart bid was not very good. And that's all we've got. We've got 3 losers in hearts and everything else is like solid. Okay. Now in the other room, it's gone 1 heart, 2 clubs, and South bids 2 no trumps, which I think is the right bid. Okay. I don't think 3 clubs is the right bid. So I think K has made the right bid here. And then North with a 3-3-3-4 shape now just bids 3 no trumps. Okay, so I've got a kind of different idea of the hand. I'm thinking partner's got 5-4 when actually they're very flat 5-3-3-2. So if they'd have bid 2 no trumps, I might have considered bidding 3 no trumps as well. Okay, but on this, the way they bid it, I think, yeah, I might well be bidding 3 no trumps. So all it was a case of they led a spade in this room, and they didn't really want to attack hearts because they could lose 4 hearts. So I think they just claimed here. I think they claimed, yeah, they claimed at trick 1 basically. So they got 2 spades, 3 diamonds, and 4 clubs. So they just made a claim at trick 1 and said, I'm not going to play hearts. Okay, might go off if I play hearts. I think that's what they were worried, if they play hearts and then carry on with spades. So they just basically took the tricks. So we gained an imp on that board for a bit of luckiness, I guess. Oh, that's board 3, isn't it? So we've done that. 3 diamonds -1. So here's another interesting one, I guess. Okay, so East is 2 passes, and then Welly Boy, Jeremy. Let's just open that again. Sorry. Okay, so 1 spade by East, and now South has bid 2 spades. So in their system, 2 no trumps shows. Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? 2 spades basically in our system shows 5 hearts and another minor. So we don't know what the minor is. It could be clubs or diamonds, and I have no idea really, because I've got both of them. So it's probably more likely to be diamonds, as I've got more points than diamonds, but not necessarily so. So 1 spade, 2 spades, and now I just make an inquiry and bid 2 no trumps, which is asking for which minor have you got, partner. Okay. And then partner is 3 diamonds, and I've got a 9 count, and I don't have any aces in the black suit. So I know partner's 5-5 in the reds, but I'm missing both black aces. Now, if my hand's slightly different, instead of having the king jack of clubs and the king queen of, sorry, instead of having the king jack of spades and the king queen of clubs, if they're both black aces, now my hand is much better, and now I think I'll bid 4 diamonds with that. But with missing the 2 black aces, 5 diamonds is a long way off. And what are we going to do with our partner's heart losers potentially if their heart suit isn't the greatest? I've got 4 diamonds, which is good. So I know we've got a 9 card bit at the very least, so we can be roughing hearts. but there is a danger that we can be losing some hearts as well, potentially. So I just decided to pass 3 diamonds. Okay, and we played there and went 1 off. Okay, because this hand gets the lead and is able to lead a spade. Okay, so that, and then Jeremy correctly defended and bid and led another spade and kept leading spades. So effectively, they got 2 spade tricks, the ace of clubs, and 2 roughs effectively. Okay. Oh, sorry, and the ace of hearts. Okay. So here, there's no point in roughing. It's just going to get over rough, so you may as well throw a heart off. And well, just going back, the queen of spades is a signal to say, I've got the ace of hearts. That's a suit preference signal. So they come back a heart. Okay. And he's playing the jack, so it said that he's got the 10. Okay, denies the queen. And then he plays another spade. And it also probably a suit signal in some respects to say, partner, carry on playing the spades. I like that. Okay, it could mean that. Okay. And partner does. This time partner roughs with the ace, and now he's hoping that the diamonds break 1-1, and they don't. So we end up with a diamond loser as well. And that's it, 1 off. Now in the other room, it goes 1 spade, 2 no trumps, and their system says it's hearts and diamonds. So it actually specifies. Okay, so what that means is now this hand can get to play it out in diamonds. So this hand decides to jump to 4 diamonds, saying, well, I'm not exactly sure actually whether it's strong or weak, the 4 diamond bid. It bids 4 diamonds anyway. I guess it's sort of constructive. Okay, saying there might be a game on if you've got the right kind of hand. And this hand just decides to pass. Now, because they've bid 4 diamonds in the north hand, East is on lead. And so that makes the world of difference because they can't lead a spade. So whatever they lead now, this hand can't get on the lead. So this hand can throw away a loser, should I say, on the club lead. So on the spade return, okay, and this way now they get more tricks. They get 9 tricks, so they only go 1 off, but they're at a higher level. So it ends up being a flat board or push board, however you want to call it. On the next one, 1 no trump -1 and 2 spades -1. So another interesting board, I think. So here I open 1 no trump, and then here my partner's got, so 1 no trump here shows 15 to 17. I mean, I put 14 to 17. It's, yeah, you can play it as 14 to 17. Like if you've got a 5-card suit, I tend to sort of open a 1 no trump with a 14 count and kind of upgrade it to a 15 count. Effectively, that's what I'm doing. So I'm upgrading my hand because it's a source of tricks. Okay, there's a good chance I'm going to get 5 tricks in this, in 1 no trump. Okay, so I open 1 no trump. And I think here, Chris, with this hand, should bid Stayman, okay, rather than passing, because she's kind of happy with any response I give. If I bid 2 spades, we're in a 4-3 fit, and she can be roughing the spades. Sorry, she can be roughing the clubs with her short spades. If I bid 2 hearts, which I would do, we're in a 4-4 heart fit at least. And as it turns out, we're in a 5-4 heart fit. And if I bid 2 diamonds, she can pass 2 diamonds. You know, she's got 5 diamonds. I'm going to have at least 2 diamonds, and probably 3 or 4 diamonds if I don't bid positive to a Stayman response. So I think here she's got a bid wrong, and she should bid 2 clubs. And this just goes off. I think you can possibly make it actually, but no, it's always 1 off. Okay, so I can't do any better than what I did. 1 off. Now the other room, they also open 1 no trump. Okay, and it goes 2 clubs. So this time Kay does the right thing and bids 2 clubs, 2 hearts. And now East, 1 ball, decides to double the takeout. And then Steve bids 2 spades, and they end up in 2 spades. This is kind of a case for South here to bid 3 hearts potentially. Or not. Maybe you're thinking you're taking 2 spades off, in fairness. Okay, but they bid 2 spades and are in a 4-3 fit. And I think Steve misplays it here, in my opinion. Okay, so you get the heart lead and then a switch. Now, I think he should win with the club. If you just go back here to this point, if you have a look at Steve's hand, then you've lost 1 heart already, and you can afford 4 more losers. So you've got no club losers. You've got a diamond to lose, okay, and you've got 2 hearts to lose. You've already lost 1, and then you might lose 2 spades, so that's 6. So as long as you don't lose all the hearts, okay, then that should only be 5 losers. And the thing to do is keep control of the spades in this hand. So I think what I would do here is when the club gets continued, I'd win here in dummy, okay, and then just play a low spade, okay. So don't play your ace, because that relinquishes control of the suit. So if you play a low spade, the idea is you're getting 2 of their spades off them, okay. So I want to play 2 rounds of spades and leave them with 2 more spades. So I'm happy for them to win 3 spade tricks, the ace of hearts, and a heart or a diamond, okay. Now, because I've got 5 clubs, I should be able to get rid of one of these diamonds or hearts, and the other heart I should be able to rough, okay. So that's how I'm feeling about this. It might not necessarily work out that way, but I think playing a small spade gives control. So what are you going to do? You might play a small one, okay, going with a 10, the queen, and maybe a club back, okay, and then rough, okay. Now what? Don't know, diamond, okay. And so what does Gibbs say now? I think you have to go with the ace, or even a small one. So either one now, you're going to make this contract, okay. So you can just play a low one, it sets up the queen, and you can let them rough in even. So whatever you do, you're going to make this contract. So I think Steve misplayed this hand, personally speaking. I'm sure I'll have some comments from Steve saying it was double dummy and all of that, but I think if he just gets rid of a couple of spades from both hands, so even if the spades are breaking 4-2, I think you've still got chances of making this with the 5th club to get rid of a losing red card, and you can rough one of the other red cards, or the heart, in with the 3rd spade. So I think he should make this contract. If he makes the contract, we get 2 spades and it'll be a flat board. Okay, oh no, plus 110. Yeah, it should be a flat board. So instead they got 50 and 100, they got 150. So it should be a flat board, that, in my opinion. Okay, so board 6. Pass, West bids a club. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so usually the other thing is when people open a club playing the system they're playing, they've usually got a balanced hand, and it's usually like a weak no trump. So that's something to think about there. 10, 13, I don't really have a bid. Pass, now partner now doubles. So I know she's kind of maximum for a pass, and she's got a take out of clubs. Okay, which she's got. The only thing I'd say here is she's 5-5. And I don't know that. So I actually bid a no trump because I'm very flat and I've got ace king of clubs. So I just bid a no trump. Okay, I've got a 13 count. I know my partner doesn't have many points because she's a passed hand. So there's no point in bidding 2 no trumps or something crazy like that. She can't have suddenly created more points after she's a passed hand. But here I think we're better off in a suit. We're clearly better off in spades. Okay. So I managed to play 1 no trump out. I don't know if I can actually make extra tricks. I've got some sort of communication issues. I know that much. I can actually make 8 tricks, I think, but what was I worried about? I mean, I could play a spade to the king or something at some point, and I don't think I did that. So I just sort of made my contract. So I could have made 8 trips. And in the other room, it's gone a no trump from Steve because they're playing a weak no trump. So that's, again, it's a difference in weak no trump and strong no trump. And South bids 2 spades. That's probably going to multi-land is showing 5-card spade suit and a 4-card minor, I'm guessing. Spades and a minor, there you go. Multi-landy, that is. Okay, and obviously North with the 3-card spade suit is happy to play in an 8-card fit and decides to pass. It's interesting that because this hand is very, very good. It's a 14 count. 3 kings and an ace, 14 count. I think this is a sort of hand where you could well look for game. So they could have looked for game and decided against it. You are non-vulnerable, so it's, I mean, South could just be protecting and have a weaker hand, but they've only got an 8 count. Okay, so when they bid 2 spades, a lot of the time they're going to have something like an 8 count potentially. Okay, but they could be weaker and being a protective kind of hand after it's gone 1 no trump pass. So North is very flat, but the point is South here isn't flat. Okay, they've got 5 spades and 4 of a minor at the very least. So I think I might have been, there's a big temptation to go on with this. Okay, it's a bit kind of double dummy in some respects, but it's a 4 spades is a very good contract. So they might well have been kicking themselves there for missing the 4 spades. So they played it out and did make it. So they gained a couple of imps because, you know, we're not in the right contract. I don't think, I think partners should bid a suit or something rather than doubling when they 5-5, or they should bid some sort of Michael's bid to show 5-5 after a club. You could bid two clubs to show spades and another. Okay, so here, 1 club, Chris could potentially bid 2 clubs to show spades and another higher 5-card suit. People play differently, Michael's. Some people play 1 club, 2 clubs here, show 5-5 in the majors. So maybe she couldn't do that. And I can understand why she doesn't want to bid 1 spade with the really bad spade suit, but it is kind of in the protective seat. So I think I might have been tempted to bid a spade, even though the suit is pretty lousy. Okay. So another interesting board. Board 7, another interesting board. So there wasn't many imps between the two, but there could have been a lot more juice in this match. Okay. So 1 no trump, 3 diamonds, and I hesitated a little bit here. I think I wasn't sure whether to pass or double actually, because I got a 9 count and I'm very flat, and obviously I don't have spades. But I make a double to take out. And I'm kind of hoping that my partner leaves it in some respects, and hope partner's maybe got something in diamonds, because I'm not sure we're going to make game even with our hand. But I've got a 9 count. I know partner's got 15, so we've got at least 24. So at the very least, we've got 24. I could, in theory, have 4-4 in the majors, but I don't have it. Okay, so let's have a look how the bidding progresses. So going pass, partner now bids 3 spades, and now I bid 3 no trumps. Okay, so this 3 no trump bid now, it must show that I've got hearts, and also there's an indication that I don't have diamonds. I could have a diamond stop, but there's a big indication that I don't have diamonds. Okay, if I bid diamonds, what do faster? I'll show stuff. Yeah, if I bid 3 no trumps directly, okay, I should be showing a diamond stop. Okay, so we kind of play 11 souls, so I think this should sort of continue from the double. So we play fast arrival shows a stop. So if I arrive fast at the 3 no trumps, so if it goes 1 no trump, 3 diamonds, and I bid 3 no trumps when I have a stop in diamonds, so I would bid 3 no trumps, sorry, when I've got a stop in diamonds. So if I was very flat and I had a stop in diamonds, I'd probably bid 3 no trumps. So here, because I've doubled, and then partner now bids 3 spades, and now I bid 3 no trumps. What I'm showing here is I don't have a diamond stop, and I don't have spades, but I've got enough points for game, in my opinion. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. So let's have a look at this. So this hand decides to play a low one, knowing full well they've got a diamond stock between them and hoping that the partner's got, say, 2 diamonds, and then they can run off all these diamonds. So they play 4th highest, I think, or maybe they just play a low one. Okay, so they just play a low one, basically. To say, I like this suit. And then Chris wins the queen. Okay. And I think there's a case for, you have to sort of go tackle the hearts. So the good thing about this is the diamonds are broke 7-0. Okay, so East does not have a diamond to play back. So what's happening here is that you're finessing into the safe hand. So I can understand why Chris played the ace king of clubs next. It's basically to unblock the club suit because there's the queen and jack of clubs there. So she does that and then takes the heart finesse. Okay, so if the jack doesn't go up, she's intending to run the 10. Okay, but the jack goes up, then the queen goes up, and the king goes up. And now, so we've lost a heart, but now we've got the ace of hearts and the 9 of hearts being winners. And who knows, maybe the hearts could break 3-3 if we're really lucky. And that could create an extra trick. So at the moment, we've got 3 tricks. We've got the ace and 9 of hearts, which are winners, which is 5 tricks. We've got the ace of spades, which is 6 tricks. And we've got the queen and jack of clubs, which is 8 tricks. So we've got to generate another trick from somewhere. Now, interestingly, this hand does not return. So Jeremy doesn't return a spade, which kind of gives the impression that East thinks that West does not have a spade higher than the 10. Okay, so they play a club. And now Chris just gets rid of the diamonds, which are completely useless. And the other thing about this hand is Chris plays out clubs, and now the clubs have shown up. So this hand's now shown up with 4 clubs. So we've got 7 diamonds and 4 clubs. So we've got a count of the hand so far. And also they played 1 heart. So there's only one other card somewhere else. There's only a heart or a spade that this hand can have. And next they play the heart, and then Neil plays the 7 of hearts. So now we've got a full count of the hand. She's got a full count of the hand. She knows that this hand, Neil, has got 0 spades, 2 hearts, 7 diamonds, and 4 clubs. So she then plays a heart and plays a spade. So this is actually the right way. But here, if you look at give, so playing the 8 of spades gives 1 over trick. Okay. So she's got to play the 8 of spades, but she should just duck it. When East plays low, there's no point in going up because she got a full count of the hand. Just play low. It's going to win. Play the 8 of spades and then play the 10 of spades. Okay. So there's no point in going up with it. So if we go back, I click on play. So if we play the 8 and this hand plays low, we can just play low. Okay. Now play the 10 of spades. This hand will now cover. And now what you can do is duck, because we know the shape of this hand. We simply duck. Okay. And this throws let's play the spade. And now it doesn't matter what you do here. So you can win that 6 of hearts, which you'll do. And then play your last spade. Okay. And you obviously take the finesse. And now you've made 10 tricks. So that's what I was shouting about in the video. I didn't understand why she played it the way she did. I think obviously she lost track of the spade. She didn't get a count of the hand. She didn't count it at all. She just lost track, or she didn't count it in the first place. So he could have made 10 tricks on that holding. In the other room, it's gone 1 no trump, pass, 2 clubs. So Steve decided to pass with his holding. North bids 2 clubs. East bids 2 spades, natural. South doubles for penalties, basically saying I would have bid that. West now escapes to 3 diamonds, and now it gets doubled, and it goes 2 off. Okay. I think it goes 2 off, or 1 off, does it? Two off. So we lose 500, but we gain 600. Should have been 630. So it should have actually been 4 imp. So, you know, every imp matters. She makes that over trick. It's an extra imp. The last hand, 2 no trumps, sorry, 1 no trump plus 1 and 2 hearts minus 2. We gained an imp. Okay, so 1 diamond, pass, 1 no trump, pass, pass, and then I come in with a reopening double. Okay, so I think Neil asked me what the double was. I just said takeout. And then South didn't really know what to bid. It's got only clubs really, 4 card suit, just decides to bid 2 clubs. And then I bid 2 hearts. Okay, so now when I bid 2 hearts, if I had clubs, I'd have just passed. Okay, so clearly I don't have clubs. So now when I bid 2 hearts, I'm showing hearts and spades. Okay, so in a nutshell, that's what I was showing, and I go 2 off. I think I might be. There's a potential I should go 3 off, but let's have a look at this. There's something interesting about the play. So you lead a diamond, play another diamond, and then plays another diamond. Now here, I felt there's no point in roughing. Okay, with my hand, they're going to over rough what I play. I don't really want to rough anything with my hand. So I just get rid of a spade and let them rough. Okay, and then they play. So again, Neil's given a suit preference signal by playing the 8 of diamonds. So he's played his highest diamond. So that's why Welly Boy bids plays the king of spades next. So he plays the king of spades and another spade, and then I play the queen. Okay, and I think, does he play another diamond next? So he plays another diamond. Now this hand tellingly throws away a club rather than over roughs. Okay, so he's only got the 6, he can't beat the 7. So when this hand plays the club and doesn't rough, I'm either thinking, well, it can't over rough the 7, or it's got the king and decided it didn't really want to rough. So I've won that one. Now I take a finesse. Okay, so let's have a look at this. So here I play a heart and I should be 2 off, and so fair enough, I am. So let's just go back actually. If I play a diamond, I play a 10 of spades, didn't I? This hand, I'm just seeing if this hand, if it roughs. Yeah, so there you go. So this hand actually made a little bit of a mistake there. They should actually rough with the king. Okay, and then you take it 3 off, but they play that instead. So now we know this hand's got either the king, certainly doesn't have the 10 or the jack. So when we play a low heart, okay, this hand plays low, and I go in with a 9. Okay, so I know if East had played the 10 or the, well, because the fact that East didn't play the 10 or a jack, I'm pretty certain they don't have the 10 or the jack. Otherwise, they'd have probably played it. So here I put in the 9, and then they win with the king, and then it's just a case of I'm going to get the rest of the tricks. I go with the ace, and then I draw the rest of the tricks, and I go 2 off. In the other room, they simply got 8 tricks. Okay, so they've got the ace and king of spades. They've got 5 diamonds because the diamonds break 3-3, and they'll eventually get a heart when they lead a heart towards the king jack. So they've easily got an 8 tricks. So that makes the difference there. 8 tricks, so 1 imp, and that's the match. So whenever you play a teams match, it's worthwhile going through every single board like that and just analyzing it. That's what I do with my partners and the team. So that's like a complete analysis of that match. Okay. Anything can be gained from that. So I hope you enjoyed that. See you in the next one.